Alright, good evening folks. Here is what we're having for dinner. It's something I call rice dinner. And here is the recipe. Alright. Okay, the ingredients are a pound of ground meat, and in this case I've got ground Italian sausage. Let's see, a green pepper, an onion, 3 cups of water, a cup and a half of raw white rice, a can of stewed tomatoes. We got some Italian seasoning, Cajun spice seasoning, cumin seasoning, sole seasoning, pepper, and red pepper flakes. Alright, now we're going to get started cooking. Alright, first things first, we're going to go ahead and get this pot of rice and 3 cups of water. So we got a cup and a half of raw white rice and 3 cups of water. And I did add about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt to this. So we're going to go ahead and get this boiling. So we're going to turn that on to high. And once that gets to boiling, then we'll reduce it to simmer, and then it'll cook for 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll be back. Alright, while we're letting the rice come to a boil, we're going to go ahead and start our meat and vegetables. So we're going to put this on to about number 5, okay? And we're going to let this start cooking. Okay, we're just going to get a little oil into this pan before we add our vegetables. Alright, so we'll be right back. Alright, our rice is now boiling. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it on low. Oh, sorry about that. You can't really see. We're going to go ahead and put it on maybe 3.5 or so. Okay? About 3.5. Alright, and we're going to let that simmer for another 15 to 20 minutes until all that liquid is absorbed and the rice is done. Alright, so we're not going to remove the lid or anything. We're going to just let it work, okay? We'll be back. Alright, we've got our sausage going pretty good in here. Okay. I did have to add a little bit of oil to this because my sausage is apparently not very greasy. So it started sticking a little bit. But anyway, we cured that. So you might have to do that to yours if your meat is too lean. Okay. Now we're going to add our chopped onion. Okay. And our chopped peppers. Now, our recipe calls for green peppers, but we have these multiple colored peppers, and we're going to use these, okay? So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and cook these. So, I'm just going to mix this up, like so. Okay, and you're going to want to keep trying to break up your meat so that you don't have big pieces of it. And, Alright. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and find a lid to cover this so that this can all cook. Because the steam from being covered is going to help cook those onions and peppers. So we'll be right back. Alright, I just turned off our rice. It is perfectly cooked. Okay. So we're just going to recover that and let it sit until we're ready to use it. But this is how you make perfect white rice. Okay? Okay. Look at that. What do you think? Alright. So just do what I told you to do earlier, and this is what you'll come out with. Alright, so we'll be back. Alright, it looks like our sausage and onions and peppers are now done. So we're going to go ahead and add our stewed tomatoes. Okay. And our seasonings. Now we have a quarter of a cup of cumin, a teaspoon of Soul seasoning, a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper in this cup, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle that around in there. I'm going to mix it up, and then I'm going to go ahead and add our rice. All right, so anyway, here we go. Okay, and I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna add that rice, which is right back there, and we'll be right back in just a second. All right, we're gonna go ahead and let this cook. I have mixed up that rice into the ingredients in that pan. So we're gonna let it cook for about 10 minutes or so, just to heat all the way through and to get the flavors through that rice a little bit. And this is a delicious meal. This is one of those that we made way back when we were young and really broke and we needed something tasty to eat. You could probably add beans to it if you'd like. Maybe instead of using all the different seasonings I used, you could probably use like a packet of taco seasoning, or maybe, what is that, spaghetti sauce seasoning packet, maybe. You know, you can prepare that kind of thing. Also, you can use the same mixture right here to make stuffed peppers, or rice lasagna, or even, let me see what else I thought about. Hold on. No. Not spaghetti. Hold on. Let's see. Stuffed peppers, rice lasagna, and maybe the rice portion of a burrito. All right, so it has lots of uses, okay? So you have to give it a try and see what you think. And of course, you know, once you do try it, if you think you like something a little bit different than what I did, feel free to do it, because this is just an idea. I have crazy ideas, I know, but it seems to be very tasty, so. Anyway, here we go. And we'll be back when it's time to serve it up, okay? See you then. Alright, here's what it looks like when it's all served up. Alright. Nothing fancy, but it is tasty. See there? I got some sausage and some rice and some tomato and a pepper and an onion. Alright, so here it is. Now I'm going to say goodnight, and we're going to go ahead and get ready to eat. And y'all take it easy, and God bless you. We'll see you next time. Take care.